Hello again. Right, my apologies for not uploading any videos today, but I've been away from the charts a lot of the day. I've been trading and I made a couple of videos and I got interrupted, and then one wouldn't save and so on and so forth. So it's just been a bit of a mess. So I gave up, walked away and enjoyed the sunshine with my dog. Anyway, it's now 17:28 in the evening and I thought I'd bring a new chart up. USDCAD, I haven't looked at it for ages and ages and ages. Certainly not analysed it for forever, I think. So I'm going to start on the monthly. That's just a load of lines from one of my charts this morning. GJ and GCAD I've traded this morning, so that's what that lot will be. But don't worry about that, they won't interfere with what I put on this chart. So, right. We need today's high because there's a wick, and we might as well put today's low, or the current month's low, should I say, because no doubt when we zoom out it'll be significant. Then we want to put anything else that affects the price or may affect the price. Well, there's nothing on the monthly chart that is anywhere near the price. Sorry, that was meant to go on the top of that candle there. And wouldn't you know it, my dog decides to interrupt proceedings. Hang on a sec, I will pause this and come back. So it looks like I may be confined or consigned to not producing a video today. If I get many more interruptions, the dog will go in the doghouse. So where was I? Oh yeah, levels that may affect the price. So we might as well put a resistance on that high there, because if it goes up, that will potentially be a strong area. It's already used it by the look of it as a flip zone, PPZ zone, whatever you want to call it, price pivot zone. That's about it. There's nothing else on this monthly chart that is likely to affect price. Weekly, so we're above zero, and just a pullback really on this monster move up. Could draw a that's broken that high, so we could draw an ascending trend line on there. See that high there on the line chart, clearly broken there, so there is a sideways sort of upward trend, if you want to call it that. And someone's just texted me. So connecting old trend lines, lows that make higher highs, and then adjusting it when we get a new high that makes, or higher low that busts a higher high. So that's that and that. So that's a monthly ascending trend line, as I like to draw them. Some people like to connect touches and stuff, I don't. Weekly, that's already a monthly high by the looks of it. Oh, sorry, no, I'm still on the monthly, aren't I? Weekly. Apologies, I've had a day of it, a mare of a day today. So, anything that may affect the price. Resistance on the current weekly high. Support on the current weekly low. Actually, that's just snapped to that previous week's low. That's fine, I was going to do that one next anyway. Current weekly low, previous week's high, although I don't think that's going to affect price at the moment. The week before is both these bars are currently inside this parent bar, or mother bar, I think some people call them. Basically they are its children, little babies. And that has just busted through that resistance there, which is quite significant. Had it not, that would have been something to be aware of, because it could come down, test it and fail to break it and continue up. There is that, we ought to look on the left hand side as well. I was going to say there's this flip zone here, it gapped up that particular week, so that must be some sort of interesting support there. So I wonder if we can get a flip on there. I'm not sure which one it attaches to. Yeah, it does, that's good. And then on the left hand side, well, that's interesting. Look at that monthly high there. That probably was that month, to be honest with you. Yeah, 1st of the 5th, 17. And we are currently testing these weekly levels here, resistance. And I'm going to put that one in as well, because price is still meandering around that area. Previous one up there as well, because we haven't necessarily closed through any of this yet. We could always bounce straight back up. And what's this one here? See that? Notice how that's hit that price and used it as some sort of resistance as well. That wasn't on that level. So that's the left hand side dealt with. In fact, we ought to put a vertical on there, because we're going to have to look at it on the 4 minute as well, 4 hour as well, and the daily, so we know where we are. Price is that little grey line behind there. I know it looks complicated, people, but it isn't, because when you get down to, well, I'll shoot down to the hourly, and you'll see gaps between all these levels. So you can clearly see we're on S2 with this now, and we've got this whole area here between where we are, well, when we were up here, this whole area here between where we are now and price, and then potentially when it breaks through that level, we've got clear air to that level, and so on and so forth. So there are some serious gaps here now that can be exploited. Obviously the gaps will be less and less once we get the lower time frames on. We need the daily levels that may affect price now. So prices here, as I said, the only daily low below us is that one there, which coincides with weekly or monthly by the looks of it. Oops, that was the resistance again. I'm tired actually, it's been, I like to say, it's been a mare of a day. So we've got the daily low on there. Looks like it might have been tested by the looks of it. Or is that another level? Might as well put one on there as well. And then when it gets through this lot, there's a flip zone there. And daily low here, but we won't worry about that because the monthly is before it, or something is before it. We can put a level on there. We might as well put one on there as well. Now this seriously looks like it's going down anyway. USDCAD, could put a ascending trend line on there. That's connecting that, which is broken. You know, there's definite pullback there, so that was definitely a valid ascending trend line, and it's been broken. Then it came back and tested it, and then it's going down. This low hasn't been broken by price yet here, but when it does, just to show you what I mean, that's not a valid line yet, but if that breaks that low, then it is a valid line. Obviously it's got some significance, so we can leave it on there on a daily chart. Zoom out, we can probably connect this whole lot here. So it's got potential area of price coming down to. That would be that until that one broke. Not a lot else. You can tighten that one up there because that's a high that's broken by this new breakout here. So tighten that level up there and there. And that's about it. H4 now. Oh, plus of course we are bearish here now, and this could easily close below the 20 if it crashes. Can't see it happening, but that's what we're looking for. Now we can clearly see H4, beautiful trade here. We punched down, pulled back, punched down again, pulled back, and then it finally gave way there, blew through the 20, and price has crashed during the day today actually. That descending trend line connects that. That's a lower low there, so it's a valid descending trend line, and notice how these have respected it. These levels are valid now because they've broken the low of that, trended through it, high, low, lower high, lower low. We'd expect a pullback possibly to there and possibly a continuation. That's my analysis according to what we've got on the charts. What did the daily do? Now we can look at the candlestick trends, and what we're doing here is low, high, higher, low, higher, high, and we're just breaking through this downtrend with today's candle. That being the case, if that breaks that support, as per my studies and experience, this could easily pull back, because what do I say, once support is broken, we expect to pull back to test old support as resistance. The only thing is, if it breaks this today, then it's only really potentially got to pull back to the low of that candle, which is that little green line you can just see between there. So it could be a very short pullback and then continuation. Just something to think about. But it hasn't actually broken and closed yet, so it's not actually a valid lower high. This actually has broken and closed through, so that's the reversal signal for the whole move down here. Low, high, high, low, higher, high, and then we carry on singing the song until we get a break of that low there, because that's what I call the penultimate candle, the last one in the trend, or the first one in the trend, should I say, whichever way you want to look at it. And it was closed through with this candle, and look how price came back and tested it almost to the pip. That there, closed through, pulled back, and then it's continued to try and reverse back on itself. The final high, low, lower, high, lower, low, and then it's pushed back, trended up, but not failed to close through the high of that candle. I'm talking about this one here, which is that line there. Notice how it's tested it, tested it, tested it. This is not a coincidence, guys. This is what I base my whole candlestick analysis on. Anyway, I'm going to save this one because it's a long video. I know I've been slow, but I go slow to try and give you time to catch up or keep up with the mouse, as it were. CAD analysis part 1. Oh, by the way, I've made three or four winning trades. I can't quite remember today, just in case you were wondering. £2 longs and £2 CAD shorts, I think.